Well, it's your neighborhood, own it. That's the motto of the Magnolia Fund, an investment firms looking to provide opportunity to people in the East End to own a part of a small business, support local startups in the community, and take advantage of a commercial kitchen in place for everyone to use. KPRC2's Bill Barajas has more on the project and how you can get involved.
The idea behind the Magnolia Fund is to build a community-owned kitchen that would provide food makers the resources they need to become successful. The buildings on these two adjacent properties are now under contract, and it's what the Magnolia Fund hopes will essentially make up their campus ground. One serving as a kitchen, the other as a retail event center. They don't look like much now, but there is a plan.
It's no doubt a work in progress. The key is to imagine the possibilities here on Houston's East End.
It's a little bit of a shell, but we can envision, a third of it being kitchen and the rest being open for events and a place for community. So we're trying to create more commercial kitchen space to allow those food entrepreneurs to thrive.
Erik Ibarra, one of the brains behind the Magnolia Fund, hopes this space will give small businesses a boost while preserving the East End's rich history.
This building was built in 1925, so it's 100 years old this year.
Take Building 2 of the campus, for example. The plan is to take this old building and completely transform it from its current state to something like this.
We're going to eventually, in phase 2, build it out to where it's co-working by day and special events at night. So if we're successful here with our special events, we can have much larger events over there.
Why is the East End the place to do this? Why is it so important to you?
So I've lived here my whole life, but in the last 15 years, I've seen so much development that it just struck me as kind of weird that 30 years ago, growing up in the neighborhood, no one wanted to build anything new here. It was a rough neighborhood. And in many respects, right, you have this neighborhood where there are developers not just in Houston, but coming from all across the country to build something new. That gives me the confidence that now is the right time to be building something new.
The community will not only be able to use this new space, they can own a part of it.
They can invest as little as 100 or as much as they want.
What does that get them?
Yeah, so there's a return model, and it's very important that they read everything about it, but basically, the high level is usually you put money into something, you leave your money there, and you hope to get some kind of return every year. Our idea is, look, within 5 years, not guaranteed, but within 5 years as a target, we'd like to return all that original investment back to investors.
It's a first of its kind opportunity here in Houston that has entrepreneurs and investors like Daniel Hinojosa excited about the future.
So we're Harris County General Store Barbecue Company. We're primarily a barbecue catering company. We currently have a ghost kitchen here in the neighborhood, but as this facility comes on board, we'll be definitely coming on board here. And this gives us a chance to expand our menu and also kind of flex, get our feet planted a little firmer here in the community.
This is also personal for you, right? I mean, it's not only just your business, but it's also the space where you grew up, place you call home.
Yes, this neighborhood, East Houston, Magnolia, 2nd Ward, Denver Harbor, 5th Ward. I'm a graduate of Wheatley High School. This whole neighborhood is very important to me, and it's important that we keep our neighborhood culture, our flavors here, and then we get to show the next generation of entrepreneurs what they can do and what they can become.
Where do you guys see yourself in the next 6 months, next year?
Yeah, hopefully in the next 6 months we're done raising. Our goal is to raise $1 million. We think that'll give us enough to get into this building, start construction, and be able to open doors on this commercial kitchen.
Ibarra is hopeful that he can have this community space up and running in about a year or so. If you would like to learn more about the Magnolia Fund or how you can become an investor, just go to our website, click to Houston.com. In Magnolia, Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.